Hey, today we're going to talk about mental health disorders and uh, mental health disorders and mental health in general, what it could create, some of the signs, some of the things that you can experience with mental health. And my experience with mental health because I am diagnosed. Let me introduce myself first of all. My name's Angus Rudd. I currently live in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. This time, I'm diagnosed with bipolar, schizoaffective, ADHD, ADD, MR, and autism, and borderline personality disorder, and OTC. O, OTC, yeah. Um, these are different diagnoses. You don't usually find a mental health person that's diagnosed with all these diagnoses, but I'm one of the few that do. Um, that doesn't no a lot of it doesn't mean I'm not smart or whatever, but I am diagnosed with a mental health disorders. I have case management with a mental health facility. Also, in Virginia, you may not have it in your state, and it may not be listed that way in your. You might have it, but it may be listed a little bit different in your state that you live in. Um, Here is called Skill Builders. Um, that is a service that a person checks on what the doctor ordered or whatever, so many hours a week or whatever, to check on you, call you, carry, do things, and and stuff like that. Make sure you get to your doctor's appointments and um stuff like that. Now, there's different degrees, and a lot of them you may be with bipolar, you may be type 2 or type 1. With schizoaffective, it may not be, you may not be schizoaffective. With auditory or visual hallucinations, um, you may have one or the other, or you may be simply just diagnosed with schizophrenia, which is another type of a schizo disease. ADHD is where you can't stand things to be out of order or stuff like that. Um, and hypertension, it stands for things like that. Um, and then the next one that I want to talk about that I am diagnosed with is ADD, and that's a little bit more complicated. It just basically means that it deals with the brain. I really don't know how to describe that one. But sometimes a person may not act their age, or they think they whatever. Um, and then MR, which is used to be uh, called mental retardation. There's several names for it now. It's not necessarily called mental retardation anymore because they said that it sounded too bad, so they renamed it. And one of the biggest things for it is mental um, mental uh mental can't think of it right now. As I do this video, maybe if it comes to me, I'll share it with you. But autism. Oh, This is a good one. Yes, it is mental health. Autism Awareness Month, which is always falls in April. Um, Now March used to be known for awareness, mental illness awareness month, but it got moved for some whatever reason. They moved it to May, and it's in May that the whole month is, of course, mental health awareness month in May. But this month, we're going to talk about this month since this is um, autism awareness month. Um, High shout out to the ones that signed us with even a slight case of autism. Um, Autism affects the brain different ways. Some people are diagnosed with a slight case, which is low autism, like me. Um, and then some people are diagnosed with minor or middle grade autism, and then there is, of course, severe autism. Each one of them stage affects the person differently. Usually, it's just meaning uh, autism, low grade or slight case, as it's called. They may not show it all that often, but at times they do. Um, I mean, they might not show it a lot of the time, but they might every now and then show autism. Um, they're done it, autism. Then as you go up the ladder, they show more of it. And then usually your people who wear bills and stuff that's in wheelchairs, that have major case of autism. Of course, a lot of times they have guardians and payees and stuff for them because they're not able to handle the affair, and also a lot of times they have also guardians because they just ain't able to manage their life really they live in. And a lot of them that have major autism, they can't live alone. They don't know who they are. Really can't speak and stuff. And that would be why they would have uh severe not severe case of autism. Then OTC is this, everything's got to be in place and got to be in a certain spot and stuff like that. Not, and that's OCD. And there's several. Now let's talk about housing for these mental health people that have these diagnoses. Any of these diagnoses or part of these diagnoses. A lot of them live in group homes. They're what society says that they are people that are not well off, and stuff. So that and they need help taking medication and stuff like that. That's why they would live in group homes. Then some of them live in their own places and have case managers and other people come see them to check on them and stuff like that. And you may have auditory hallucinations, which this simply means that you may hear voices. Some people hear more than others. Some people hear less than others. Um, SI is, of course, suicide. Uh, SI is suicidal ideations, which just means that you may be wanting to kill yourself or planning on it, acting on it, whatever. In that case, it may be that you have suicidal ideations, which I encourage you, if you do, go get help at your nearest hospital, call 911 or call the case manager and talk to them and let them help you out with that. And see, the thing is that with the ones that are diagnosed with some of these mental health disorders that have guardians, when you have a guardian, you can't sign paperwork. It has to be signed by a guardian. You can't sign any legal binding document. Your your uh, guardian has to sign it for you. So if you go in the hospital and they want you to sign paperwork, and if you find out that you have a guardian, they will call you guardian to have it signed. You can't sign any kind of legal document. Um, of course, a lot of them can't. Them people can't live on their own. You know, everything has to be approved by the guardian. Basically, if you're an adult and you have a guardian, it's it's basically being a child all over again because you basically get treated and uh, as a child. I mean, you have to have somebody go to the doctor's appointment with you and stuff like that. You can't sign legal documents and stuff like that. Um, so that's what that is. And there's different things that you could do during the day with them that some group homes require this, and I don't understand why. I'm making people really, makes people go somewhere where they don't really want to go. But like adult daycare centers, um, it's all right for somebody, that's you know that needs to go there, but we shouldn't be forced to go to something like that. But when you live in group homes, a lot of them require. They say it's just to give them a break. Um, during the day from the client and stuff, but the way they treat people there is where somewhere I wouldn't want to be, stuff like that. There's also, you can go to groups and stuff that Anatomy has, which stands for National Alliance for Mental Illness. Um, that different groups will go to peer support and stuff like that. You can be peer support, and have a mental illness is for mental health. Anyways, one thing that I disagree with that they doing years and years ago was everything used to be, these treatment centers and stuff like mental hospitals and stuff used to be called mental health places, but now they replace mental health with mental health behavior centers and stuff like these hospitals use. So, anyways, uh, it's great to see all y'all. Hope y'all like this video. Give me a like on it. Press the subscribe button to keep updated with what I have coming out about mental health. Um, if this touched you any way, just let me know through my email, which is angusrudd26@gmail.com. You're welcome to contact me through my email. Like I said, hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button where you can get notifications when I post other things about mental health. And we'll be getting into it at a later date. About mental health. This was just a short video just to get up and get going with different mental health disorders. All right, thanks for listening. Remember to hit the like button and also the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. God bless and have a wonderful day. Bye.